Srimad Bhagavadgita, Adhyaya 7, Shloka 11. Balam balavatam kamaraga vivarjitam dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshabha. The Vedantic vision of Ishvara. Ishvara is the only cause. Abhinna nimitta upadana karan. He is both maker as well as material. Therefore, Ishvara is all pervasive. Ishvara is the substance of everything. Ishvara is the essence of everything. Hence, we can recognize Ishvara in every object in the universe. In order to enable recognizing Ishvara in the manifest universe, Krishna is specifically enumerating certain principles in the creation where one can find the presence of Ishvara. One can find a special manifestation of Ishvara. Already we have seen a few. Bhagavan continues, Balam balavatam kamaraga vivarjitam. Aham balavatam kamaraga vivarjitam balam asmi. I am the bala. Bala means strength. Both physical and mental. We need both physical strength and mental strength to be successful in life. Bhagavan says, I am the strength of the people who have strength. Balavatam balam. Balavatam means those who have strength. I am the strength of those who have strength. Therefore, if we have strength, we owe it to Ishvara. Recognize the presence of Ishvara in your strength. From where the strength comes? It comes from Ishvara. And Krishna qualifies the strength with an adjective. Kamaraga vivarjitam, a strength that is free from kama and raga. Kama means a desire. And desire is generally for something we do not have. Aprapteshu vishayeshu kama. If we do not have something and we have a desire for it, it is called kama. Then there is the word raga. Raga is attachment. We get attached to the objects that we already have. Prapteshu vishayeshu raga. It is the distinction between kama and raga. Krishna says the strength that is free from desire and attachment. I am the strength that is free from desire and attachment. Why this qualification? In fact, it is discussed in the commentaries. Why this qualification is given? Because when everything is Ishvara, all kind of strength is Ishvara. When all kind of strength is Ishvara, why Krishna says only the strength devoid of kama and raga is me? Then the commentators give the answer. Even though all kind of strength is Ishvara, Krishna is giving a message here. The strength should be used for a proper purpose. One should not use one's strength for kama and raga, for accomplishing one's own personal gain. It should be used for a good purpose. Strength should be used for dharma, for doing the right course of action. Therefore, he qualifies the strength with kamaraga vivarjitam. Then, next line, dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. He bharatarshava, bharatanam rishabha bharatarshava. Bull among bharatas. Rishabha means bull. Bharata refers to the descendants of Bharata. All the Pandavas and all the Dhartarashtras. They are the descendants of Bharata. Among them, Arjuna is like a bull. Bull implies Shrestha. He is great among all the descendants of Bharata. Therefore, Krishna calls Arjuna, He Bharatarshabha, Aham Dharma Viruddho Bhuteshu Kamaha Asmi. Aham Bhuteshu Kamaha Asmi. I am the Kama in all the beings. Kama means the material enjoyment in this life. Kama is the material enjoyment. There are four Purusharthas: Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Among these four Purusharthas, Kama is a Purushartha. It is material enjoyment. Almost everybody in the world have Kama Purushartha to some extent or the other. We want to enjoy life, have tasty food, have nice clothes, go for a holiday. All these are calm, material enjoyment. And then there is the Dharma Purushartha. The values of Dharma. The moral values as laid down by the Dharma, as laid down by our Shastras, like Satyam Vada, speak truth, Dharmam Chara, follow Dharma, Matradevo Bhava, Pitradevo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atithi Devo Bhava. Look upon mother, father, Acharya, the Guru, Atithi. Look upon everyone as Deva, as Ishvara, and treat them properly, respect them properly. Swadhyaya pravachanabhyam na pramaditavyam. One should not neglect swadhyaya and pravachana. Swadhyaya means studying the Shastra regularly, like studying one's Shakha of Veda. It is duty. And those who are not entitled to study Veda, it can be the study of Bhagavad Gita, study of Bhagavatam, study of Mahabharata, Ramayana. So, studying the Shastra is a duty, it's a dharma. And pravachanam, teaching the Shastra, or to help someone who teaches the Shastra, propagates the Shastra. Devapitrakaryabhyam na pramaditavyam. One should not ignore Devakarya, one's duty to the Devatas in the form of puja, in the form of yajna, etc. And Pitrakarya, one's duty to the Pitras, Shraddha, Tarpana, etc. So, all these are enjoined by the Shastra. And the Shastra also prohibits certain things like Suram na pibet, do not drink alcohol. Ma himsyat sarva bhutani, do not hurt others. There are such values. Following these values is dharma. Krishna says one can pursue the calm as long as it is not in violation of dharma. There is nothing wrong in pursuing the kama purushartha, as long as it is not in violation of dharma purushartha. Therefore, he says, Aham dharma aviruddha kamaha asmi bhuteshu, in the bhutas, in the beings. Dharma aviruddha kamaha, the kama purushartha, which does not violate dharma. It is me. Means this kind of kama is acceptable. But if we try to pursue kama at the cost of dharma, then it is a definite way to spiritual downfall, an inevitable way to moral downfall. That is what we see in the modern society. In the name of modernization, people are compromising with the dharma. We will do what we like. People say, I will do what I like. And the parents also say, let my son or daughter be happy. It doesn't matter what they do, let them be happy. What is going wrong here? Generally, people don't see anything wrong. But if you have the vision of Shastra, if you have Shastra Drishti, you see something very wrong here. Because dharma is nowhere in consideration. If I say I will do what I like, I am not thinking of doing what is right according to dharma. My likes and dislikes should be subservient to dharma. My likes and dislikes should be subservient to what is right, the understanding of right and wrong. Sometimes I might have a desire to do something, but if the value of dharma does not permit it, then despite my liking, I should avoid doing it. If I avoid doing it, then I am practicing dharma. I am treading the path of dharma. That is why following the values of dharma is not always easy, because most often it comes in way of our likes and dislikes, our desires. If you look into our itihasa and purana, our role models in the itihasa and purana, whether it is Rama or whether it is Krishna, they have been following dharma at the cost of their personal interests. If you look into the life of Rama, he was asked to go to forest, but he could have said no. He could have easily said no. I won't go to forest. Why I should go to forest? It is my birthright to rule the kingdom. But he didn't say that. He said, without even blinking an eye, he said, yes, this very moment I will leave Ayodhya and go to forest. And even if you look at Dasharatha, when Kaikeyi asked Dasharatha, Rama should be sent to forest, Dasharatha could have said no. It's not that Dasharatha wanted to send Rama away. He died of grief after sending Rama to forest. But still, he had to keep his promises. He had to be truthful. It was his dharma. Therefore, despite not liking, he had to send Rama to forest and agree to make Bharata the king. That is what we learn from our great role models in the Itihasa and Purana. These are our role models. Our great rishis are the role models. Our great avatars are the role models. But nowadays, we are taking wrong role models. Bollywood actors are becoming the role models of society. If Bollywood actors become role models of society, it is a definite way to moral downfall of the society. That is why we have to teach the next generation to accept the right role model and adhere to dharma even at the cost of one's personal interests, personal tastes, personal temptations. So, dharma viruddho bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshapha. Shloka 12. ये चैव सात्विका भावाः राजसास्तामसाश्च ये मत्त एवेति तान् विद्धि न त्वहं तेषु ते मयि. The objects in the universe can be divided into three: Sattvika, Rajasa, and Tamasa. This is a model of understanding the universe, a model of understanding the creation. Everything can be looked upon as either Sattvika, Rajasa, or Tamasa. What is Sattvika? Anything that makes us quiet, makes us feel pleasant, makes us go towards knowledge and wisdom, it is Sattvika. And Rajasa, all that make us restless, make us pursue action, desires, creates a desire, produces action, produces restlessness, is considered Rajasa. And Tamasa, all that makes us dull, lazy, ignorant, confused, is called Tamasa. Primarily, Sattvika, Rajasa, Tamasa is internal. It is in our state of mind, how our mind functions. Sometimes our mind is Sattvika, then it is able to know things properly, understand things properly, feels pleasant, quiet. Such a state is called Sattvika state of mind. And then Rajasa, when we are restless, want to do some activity, not able to sit quiet, it is the Rajasa state of mind. When we are dull, lazy, ignorant, it is the Tamasa state of mind. Some people have a predominantly sattvika mind. That is why they are more interested in knowledge, more interested in sitting quiet and meditating. Whereas some other people are more into work, they want to be active because they have a Rajasa state of mind. Their mind is Rajasa in nature, predominantly Rajasa. And some other people may have a Tamasika mind, dull, lazy. And this state of mind is influenced by so many external factors also, like the food we consume, the ambience we live in, the surroundings, the objects around us. They all influence our state of mind to a certain extent. Therefore, everything around us can also be classified into these three, depending on what kind of state of mind they influence, what kind of state of mind is influenced by them. Therefore, everything in the universe can be classified into these three: sattvika, rajasa, and tamasa. According to the philosophers, even the cause of the universe, which is called Maya, Ishvara's Shakti, Maya Shakti, consists of three gunas: sattva, rajas, and tamas, corresponding to the three kind of objects in the universe. In the cause also, there are three principles known as three gunas. They are called sattva, rajas, and tamas. Maya consists of sattva, rajas, and tamas, three gunas. The effect of sattva is called sattvika. Sattvika means effect of sattva. Effect of rajas is called rajasa. And the effect of tamas is called tamasa. Since everything is the effect of Maya, which consists of three gunas, everything is either sattvika, rajasa, or tamasa. In this shloka, Krishna refers to the three type of objects in the creation: सात्विकाः भावाः, ये च एव सात्विका भावाः, all the sattvika objects in the universe and rajasaha bhavaha, all the rajasa objects in the universe and tamasaschaye, the tamasa objects in the universe, all of them all of them have come from the three gunas which form the maya. They come from the maya, and the maya is dependent on paramatma. Maya cannot exist without the support of paramatma. Therefore, ultimately, all of them have come from paramatma. All of them have come from Ishvara. Therefore, Krishna says, Tan mattaha eva iti vidhi. Understand that every object, irrespective of whether it is sattvika, rajasa, or tamasa, understand it as my effect. It has all come from me. Mattaha. It has all come from me. Means everything is supported by me. Everything derives its existence from me, from the Ishvara. Then these sattvika, rajasa, and tamasa, these three types of objects generally cause bondage, whether it is sattva, rajas, or tamas. All of them are binding in nature. They cause bondage. Even sattva causes bondage. Even rajas causes bondage. And even tamas causes bondage. This will be elaborately discussed later on in Gunatraya Vibhaga Yoga. How sattva causes bondage, how rajas causes bondage, etc. Therefore, the way to be free from this samsara is to be free from the three gunas. And to be free from the three gunas, we should take recourse to the one who transcends the three gunas, who transcends sattva, rajas, and tamas. Who is the one who transcends the three gunas? It is none other than Paramatma. Natu aham teshu. I am not in them. Aham teshu na asmi. I am not in the three gunas. Means I am not bound by the three gunas as well as their effects. Te mai. Instead, te mai. They are dependent on me. The three gunas and their effects, they are dependent on me. but I am not bound by them. They cannot cause any problem to Paramatma. The three gunas cannot even touch Paramatma because Paramatma is a higher reality, whereas the three gunas are a lesser reality. Just like the mirage water cannot wet the desert sand because mirage water is a lesser reality and the sand is a greater reality. Likewise, the three gunas and every object that is a that's an effect of the three gunas, none of them can affect Paramatma because all of them are a lesser reality. Therefore, Paramatma is called Gunatita. He transcends the three gunas. And likewise, one who discovers himself as none other than Paramatma, one who discovers his identity with the Paramatma, also becomes a Gunatita. Shloka 13. त्रिभिर्गुणमयैर्भावैः एभिः सर्वमिदं जगत् मोहितं नाभिजानाति मामेभ्यः परमव्ययम्. Taking recourse to Paramatma, one can transcend the three gunas and one can get liberated from samsara. In that case, why everyone does not seek Paramatma? Why everyone in the world does not seek Paramatma? Someone really seeking Paramatma is very rare. Why is it so? Why people in the world do not seek to know Paramatma, seek to understand Paramatma? Even if Bhagavad Gita is taught properly, very few people are interested to know, to understand Bhagavad Gita. Even very few people might be even reading Bhagavad Gita. Long back, I was planning to start a Bhagavad Gita class in a place. Then some people told, we don't want Bhagavad Gita. If our children listen to Bhagavad Gita, they may become sannyasis. So we don't want Bhagavad Gita. So many people are even afraid of Bhagavad Gita. Means they are even afraid of the knowledge of Paramatma. Because Bhagavad Gita is nothing but the knowledge of Paramatma. Why is it so? Krishna is giving the answer. The whole universe is mohitam, it is deluded. Idam sarvam jagat, this whole universe, almost everyone in the universe, ebhihi tribhihi gunamayaihi bhavaihi mohitam, it is deluded by the three gunas and the objects that consist of three gunas. The objects that are the products of three gunas. By them, the whole universe is confused. Mohitam, it is deluded. The gunas and their objects bind us to samsara. Sometimes tamoguna is binding. Many people are bound by tamoguna. That is why they are into drugs, alcohol. They try to find joy in tamasika objects. If I drink alcohol, I will be happy. If I take drugs, I will be happy. Many people consume them and try to find happiness. It is so unfortunate if you think properly. So many people are just deluded, thinking that alcohol and drugs will make them happy. They try to find the tamasa sukha. And this tamasa sukha keeps them in an eternal delusion, eternal moha. Then some other people are interested in rajasa sukha. We want sense pleasure, various types of sense pleasures. People are attracted to them. They spend a lot of time, lot of psychic energy is spent in pursuing material objects. Let me go for a foreign trip. New and new destinations are needed. Material enjoyment. So people think it can give happiness. It can never give permanent happiness. It can give happiness for a while. Then some people are interested in certain types of sattvika sukha, a more refined taste. They want to enjoy music, enjoy intellectual luxury. Some people are carried away by the intellectual luxury. They read many books and sometimes philosophical books and try to understand various philosophies. And they are even caught in that, caught in the intellectual luxury without trying to understand the Paramatma. As long as we don't try to understand Paramatma, even the philosophy is a bondage. So people are held up, are caught in the three gunas and the products of three gunas, sattvika, rajasa, and tamasa. And they are mohitam, deluded, perpetually caught up in the delusion. Something will make me happy. They try to find happiness in some kind of worldly pursuit, some pursuit other than Paramatma. Any pursuit other than Paramatma cannot give permanent happiness. But often people do not understand this. And even if some people understand, it may be too late. Therefore, Krishna says, Ebhyah param avyayam mam na abhijanati. Mam, me, Paramatma, who is Ebhyah param, who is greater than the three gunas, who transcends the three gunas. Avyayam, the eternal, and hence the source of the eternal happiness. Na abhijanati. People do not recognize me. Without recognizing Paramatma, they try to find happiness in the material sources, in the anatma. That is why, even if Bhagavad Gita is given free of cost, Very few people come to it. Very few people are attracted. That is how the world is. Krishna is not complaining, he is just explaining the nature of the world. To understand the importance of Paramatma, one should have special grace. Only those who have the special grace will understand the importance of the pursuit of moksha. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.